Waffle about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, because it's in the news at the moment. Yeah, 50 countries now have actually are banning cryptocurrency. It's only going to take one country to say yes, we'll accept it, all cryptocurrency, and everyone will actually be using products from that country. That's as basic as it gets. Bitcoin was invented in a recession, in a stock market crash. Right? There was a stock market crash in 2008. Look on Google, you'll see it. Right? And Bitcoin was invented, the first currency, right, was invented in November 2008, in the middle of a stock market crash. 13 years on now, see, this is it. If we go into another recession, a stock market crash, people will probably just buy cryptocurrency. The world's changing, which basically it is. Right? In the last 13 years, since Bitcoin, then you've got GTLDs. GTLDs could cause a .com crash. There was a .com crash in .com bubble in 2000. 2000 .com bubble. Then you had there's going to be the reverse of a .com bubble, which is the traditional methodology, like the high street crashing. Because there's no need for it, because you've got Amazon and Bitcoin. Which causes massive problems to everyone, councils, the lot, because they don't accept Bitcoin. Banks don't accept. But Bitcoin has bypassed the need for a bank. And it's when you understand, if I didn't understand or start buying domain names when I was buying domain names, the people that were early investors in domain names are also using the profits from the domain name sales into early investing into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And the same people that was early investing in domains were early investors into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Were also early investors into NFTs, or in new GTLDs between, and then NFTs, which is where we are now, and then blockchain domains. So in the last 13 years, it's 2008 to 2021, we have had Bitcoin is 2008. We've had new GTLDs 2013. We've had NFTs 2017, approximately 2017, which is digital. Again, it's digital. And GTLDs, digital.com, domain, digital. Bitcoin, permissionless blockchain, digital currency. And then blockchain domains, which is 2021-ish, 2020, 2021. But because of Bitcoin, because I bought domains, when I bought domains in 2013, a bit before, but 2013 GTLDs, I understand GTLDs, I understand Bitcoin because the same people buying GTLDs are buying Bitcoin, and buying NFTs and blockchain domains. So I understand all that. And the thing is that blockchain domains make Bitcoin even more powerful than they are now. Bitcoin is now. Because Bitcoin in 2008, you have to excuse the fake, well, coffee and whatever it is. But there's background noise. Can't live in the So it's a holiday, Sunday, right, during the middle of a holiday, 3 or 4 holiday days. Everyone's at home. Background noise. So, but the Bitcoin is, yes, in 2008 it was a thing, but no, you couldn't buy 1,000 Bitcoin in 2008 and then liquidate it the next day for something. Because they say, what have you got? You've got something that's worthless. 1,000 Bitcoin today is worth a lot of money. A lot of money. Making multi-millionaire. But the power of blockchain domains, which is 2021, it's all about Bitcoin combined. The power of Bitcoin, digital permissionless blockchain currency, which bypasses the need for banks and cash completely. So there's no need for banks or cash, right? Or cash machines. Right? No, there's no need for any of that, right? And then when you think Amazon, there's no need for shops either, because you choose Amazon. Everything is being bypassed, right? Yeah, and countries can't cope. And then you've got blockchain domains, which in 2021, already Microsoft has seen as a problem with blockchain. There's not a problem with blockchain. Basically, what people do is the redirect from a blockchain. A blockchain domain is when a person buys a blockchain domain, they own that domain outright. Whereas a legacy domain like a .com, you don't. You have to pay 15 quid every year to renew it. Yeah? You can still use a legacy domain to redirect into a Bitcoin account. Because MB had all the Bitcoin, the long string of numbers, the Bitcoin numbers, yeah? That's blockchain domains bypass that, which makes it even easier to use Bitcoin for those that use Bitcoin. Because now people are actually owning the domain, which you can't delete the domain from the blockchain domain registry. You can't delete the ownership of the domain from the blockchain domain registry, which is the problem that Microsoft's got, because certain domains will actually infringe trademarks. Again, domains destroy trademarks, especially if they own them, because you can't take them off the owner. Yeah? In a blockchain domain registry. Same with Bitcoin. You can't remove the Bitcoin purchase from the Bitcoin blockchain registry. So what people are doing now is their payment, because you've got blockchain domain extensions are .crypto, .coin, .bitcoin, .x, .888, .blockchain, .zil, .dao. It's about, there's about 12, 13, so there's probably more than that, but that's what I remember off the top of my head. But what people are doing, because you're having the .crypto or the .wallet, yeah, because all cryptocurrencies are .crypto, they're buying a blockchain domain which they own outright, which cannot be removed from the registry, which means can't be taken from them, which they own. It's a digital asset, the .crypto or the .wallet blockchain domain extension. So they have their first name .crypto, yeah, or their first name .wallet, yeah. All a person has got to do is just pay the cryptocurrency into that name, so they're like just like a domain name. A domain name is a long string of characters. Yeah? People can't remember. People can't remember the 11-digit mobile phone number. Yeah? So you got the cryptocurrency string. Domain names is a long string of numbers abbreviated by a domain name which people remember. Like a two-letter.com has got a long string of domains, a long string of characters, but people know it's two-letter.com. They type in a two-letter.com, which links to the long string of characters behind the two-letter.com. So, for example, the same is with Bitcoin. Instead of actually doing that long string of characters for a Bitcoin transaction, all you do now is just remember the person's Bitcoin account. The Bitcoin blockchain, the blockchain domain that they own as a Bitcoin payment, which means their Bitcoin, their blockchain website address is their digital bank account, which they own outright, which can't be taken off and can't be deleted from the blockchain domain name registry. So people just can pay. So their blockchain domain name is their bank account, which bypasses the need for a bank account, because they just do from crypto to crypto, which bypasses countries' abilities to take money from the public effectively, which is why it's causing that much of problems, which is why countries are banning crypto. So basically all a person needs is a blockchain domain and a Bitcoin wallet or a crypto wallet, and that's it. No need for cash machines, no need for anything. Yeah. Banks, no need for estate agents because they don't accept Bitcoin, crypto, or this is it. There you go. All that's going to happen now is Facebook at some point, Facebook and Google will pay ad dollars in crypto. And that bypasses the banks completely too. And the banking industry will fail, effectively. Eventually. But it will, won't it? Banks only store cash. Basically. They're buildings to store cash. But when people don't need cash, well, what's the use of a bank? Banks don't recognise crypto as digital collateral or domain names as digital collateral. So they're of no use to society. Banks have told that many customers, no, and crypto is yes.